Yes, farmers, Menigte Farms again. Farmers, in our previous videos and talks, we have been talking about kid management, care of pregnant animals. So now farmers, after taking care of these kids, what is the next stage? The next stage is weaning stage. What are you supposed to do at the weaning stage? Most of our farmers are expressing a lot of problems, a lot of mortalities, a lot of diseases at this stage. So today, farmers, we are going to see what are these problems and how can we handle them. Because as I told you, the kid that you see at one day, it's the future of the farm. So it is a process. From the kidding stage, you come to the weaning stage, and then you go to the breeding stage if you're a breeder. Or after weaning, you can now sell for slaughter. That's when you can gain from the goat business. Because we do goating as a business, we do not do it for decoration. So farmers, at the weaning stage, most of our goats express a lot of challenges because this is when the goats transit from depending on milk to entirely taking grass or the common pastures. So you see, first of all, there is stress. When there is that change, the goat will be stressed. And you know the effects of stress. What will come after stress? Goats will be diseased. A lot of issues will come. But we as Menigte Farms, we have a solution on that. Another issue is worms, because these goats now will be trained, will start moving around the farm, eating. So they will be getting a lot of worms and other external parasites. So, plus other common diseases like diarrhea, they will diarrhea. Those are the most common diseases. So the solution, farmers, one, is to make sure that, again, these weaners have their own pen for easy monitoring and management. You should not mix them with the rest, because as you mix them with the rest, they will find male animals and the males will start mounting on them. There will be fights and the stress will be too much on them because they are transiting from that simple stage where they have been taken care of like glasses. So another thing is to make sure that you should not wean them abruptly. It should be a process. Keep reducing milk, and naturally, as I talked, when the demand of milk is high, when the goats, these kids are growing up, the curve will move up, but it will reach a certain point and the curve will go down. So naturally, the goats can wean themselves, but of course, this one will be under your management because we are doing goat farming as a business. So you should not let the goats wean themselves. So what you do is to make sure that you do the process in a gradual way. If you have like at the about 6 months or 5 months, you need to reduce giving them milk. You can give twice or once. By the time you take them away from their mothers, they are used to the environment. So that is one factor, and we should take care at that stage. So make sure that these goats are in their own pen. Another thing, farmers, you find that the infestation of worms is too much in the young ones. So what we recommend is to make sure that every after 2 weeks, at least use a simple dewormer. Go to a technical person. You use the levers. Those are simple. That is one, but there are others. You can consult us or go to other technical people. They will advise you on which type of dewormer you can use for these kids. In case you are in an area which is swampy, which is having a lot of dampness, kindly make sure that you deworm twice a week from the 2nd month up to the 5th month. Then afterwards, you follow the general routine, deworming every after 3 months or every after 2 months. But make sure that when you are in that area, make sure that you deworm at least, if you see, you can observe. And how do we observe that these goats, especially the weaners, are affected? by worms. Look at it. When you see that the belly is bigger than the whole body, it is taking the whole weight, that goat is not fat. It is infected. It is having a lot of worms. Make sure that you deworm it. And in most cases, you'll even see the worms when they in their dung. You will see those round worms physically. So make sure that you fight the worms carefully. Then another thing, farmers, is to, of course, to make sure that you do the biosecurity. Make sure that they are in the dry area. Give them a lot of water. Give them a lot of vitamins in the waters. Give them vitamin supplements. Give them the right nutrition. As Menigte farms, we have energy pellets for the growth. Give them, and in the supplements, you will see a change. Make sure that also farmers, you carry out the routine vaccinations. It is at this stage that you can do other practices, like in case those ones who you can select even a good breed. Those ones which are not good, you castrate in case it depends on the objective of your farm. If you are to sell for meat, at that stage you can also select those ones for culling at a certain stage. Farmers, another thing that you need to do with these weaners, make sure that you always spray. They also attacked by external parasites. Use the same recommendations, like the way you spray the old animals. Make sure that you spray them very well on a weekly basis. Farmers, for more information about this, reach out to us. We shall help you. And before I conclude, the farmers, we have an issue of diarrhea. These animals are affected by coccidiosis because, as I told you, they start eating. And when they start eating, it is hard for them to distinguish what they are eating. So in so doing, you find that they are in dirty places and they will have diarrhea, they will have the coccidiosis, and make sure that you give them a dosage of coccidiostants. Sometimes you can get amprolium, mix in water. As you serve the vitamins, mix in water, give them. Farmers, reach out to us for guidance and technical support. But all these start with planning. If you cannot start with planning when you are starting a farm, you will be taking it in a wrong way. So once you plan, you will know that at a certain stage, I will wean my kids. So I will need a winner's pen. At a certain stage, I will be selecting from the winners, those ones that I'm going to breed. So you will have to be selecting them from the pen, and it will be easier for you. And the management practices at the farm and the workers will find everything easier. So even they should not be, when you are taking them for grazing, for instance, if you are also in extensive kind of system, let them go alone. You have a section for the winners alone, have a section for the pregnant mothers alone, have a section for the males alone, and you will have an organized way of breeding and an organized way of managing your farm. And you will not have all these issues. You will manage the mortalities. I thank you, farmers. Kindly reach out to us. Thank you.